welcome here to another beautiful, amazing, gorgeous episode of Spotted. Naitwa Sheila, or call me her ninjaness, call me her Royal Highness, the next Queen of Lefoso. All the names you can address me with as long as they lie in the three I've just told you. Well, today I have a surprise guest, I will say, on the show. Very interesting, very amazing, very, very talented. But hey, let's take a look.
There was one student who was terrible in question tags. He was called Labedia. One time he came to the class and the teacher told him, "Wow, Labedia, you were smart." He said, "Aye, aye." The teacher told him, "No, Labedia, that's not how we answer question tags. Okay, I want you to put a question tag to the following statement. Okello is going for mangoes." At the question tag, he said, that is simple. What is the statement? Okello is going for mango. He said, "Let him go." The teacher said, "No, that is wrong." Okay, the same statement. Okello is going to get mangoes. Reconstruct the sentence without changing the meaning, but beginning with the word mangoes. He said, "No problem." Stood up and looked at the class and said, "Mangoes! Okello is coming for you."
Today on the show, I have none other than Idrinji Salvado, a.k.a. Mr. Shrek, a.k.a. King of Comedy, a.k.a. Conqueror of the Comedy right here in Africa.
Someone had put on the wig so bad that when you call her and then she turns, the wig remains in the same position. You're like, "Baby, huh?" How much is this shirt? If it's slipped down, but for you I'll make it 3. You ask, what about the shoes? It's 2,000. But for you I'll make it 1. The problem, they took it too far. You ask them, what's the time? It's 2 o'clock. But for you I'll make it 1:30.
Today, we're going to create a man from Ombokolo, a.k.a. Shrek, a.k.a. Salvado, a.k.a. Idrinji. Nitumsanza kola so. A.k.a.
Why are you giving me so many AKAs? I'm a businessman, AKA.
Who's Salvado, first of all?
Salvado is everybody. Salvado is a people person. Salvado is a comedian. Salvado is a father. Salvado is a husband. Salvado is not a womanizer. Salvado is what?
First of all, congs on your, the birth of your second child?
Yeah. It's a blessing because now I have a girl. I had a girl, 3 years old. Now I have a boy who's making 2 months. It's a blessing, my friend. It's not easy.
First of all, Daffin. I'm not a stalker, but I always follow you. But then Daffin, why did you opt for Mchotela?
Kala. Sija kulimba. Yeah, it's not a joke. This is serious. Kala, nzasinga yo weru kuvombokolo. Look at me. You think I wanted that to continue? I had to change the lineage. Now my children are light-skinned. Mboko. Hey, don't play. And everybody in the village is very, very proud of me. By the way, my children are like Bazungu. They're like albinos in Ombokolo. They are very proud of me. They are like, hey, I've achieved a lot, even have Bazungu children. So it's a blessing for me. I'm very happy for it.
Where did you grow up from? Which schools did you go to?
I grew up from Nakawa Division, a place called Kiswa Parish. Kiswa. I went to Our Lady of Africa, Mbuya, for those who know, for kindergarten. Then Kiswa Primary School for my primary. I've never repeated the class, unfortunately. For O-level, I went to Koboko, a school called St. Charles Luanga. Then I came back for my A-level at Bishop Cipriano in Luzira. I did PEM, stroke fine art.
PEM, physics, economics, math.
Yes, and then I got into Makula University. I was offered education in Chambo government, but really, would I be a teacher? Me, I was supposed to teach physics and math, but no. Then I opted, because it was the first time they advertised in Makula University, Bachelor of Science, Telecom Engineering. We are the pioneers. I am proud to say the year of 2004-2008, Makula University, Faculty of Technology, Telecom Engineering. I did my 4 years at campus. I finished in 2008. Yeah, that's my school.
What is so special about Mbokolo and where is it found?
That is where I come from. I'm very proud of where I come from. Mbokolo is West Nile, but it's more into Congo than in Uganda.
So you're Congolese?
My mom is from Congo. My dad is from Uganda, but I'm Ugandan. I'm not Congolese. But so Mbokolo, it's not like where I come from. It's we pass by. Our village is called Apayo, but the name was not attractive, so I had to borrow from the neighbor. Yeah, so Mbokolo, I'm very proud of that place. I'll put it on the map, although nobody has yet gone there, because there are no roads. Yeah. But
Are you related to Amin in any way?
no, but we are both Kakwas. Listen, sometimes I also wonder, I've sat with my mom several times to ask her whether there was something that could have happened. But she clearly denies, and I believe my mother, because she's a Moroccan. So I don't think she can lie to me.
I can see all the ladies are looking lovely. Make some noise, ladies. You're looking amazing. Respect to all the ladies who are here and have real hair.
Where do you get the decision to now become a comedian? Growing up, were you comic?
I was funny, but I didn't know that you could be paid for it. Until these guys of Theatre Factory, by then when we were still together, they were doing shows and people were paying to enter. I was like, people pay to watch these guys do funny things, yet for me, I'm doing it for free. So I tried to audition because my sisters were like, you're funny, you can do it, what? I tried to audition Nebi Ghana. Never want to sing, to be a Uganda. Took me here, there. Then there was a competition called Stand Up Uganda. They were looking for the funniest guy. I enrolled. And I came second.
These lines that you cracked, because I remember you saying Twina one way, Uganda is where you find.
Yeah, that was what. That was my first ever show on a big stage, in front of an audience. I was small by then.
You've traveled. I've seen you've gone to London. You've gone to Nigeria. Tell us about the experience in Nigeria.
It's amazing. One thing which used to hurt me was
the land of juju, the land of vuvu.
One thing which used to hurt me was the fact that Ugandans were not able to see me perform outside Uganda.
When was the first time you got on plane?
The first time I got on a plane was when I was going to Nairobi. I was going to host a night called, it was Independence, by Ugandan independence in Kenya. So there were more of Ugandans. That's the first time I got on a plane. You should have seen me.
Tell us the experience. Tell us about the experience.
I brushed my teeth like 4 times because I didn't want... The accent was changing. Every step I was getting closer to that plane, the accent was changing to anything not Ugandan. It was beautiful. It was, every instruction, put in your seatbelt. Look at the camera. I was a loco.
Did you say a prayer for fear of heights?
I was very excited until turbulence. I have never been scared in my life. I started wondering why I refused the offer of the bus.